Senior women. This oil mix unlocks 70% more collagen than castor oil alone. Friends, stop using castor oil by itself on your skin. I know, that sounds crazy, especially when you've been hearing for years that castor oil is a miracle for aging skin. And honestly, it's not wrong. Castor oil is powerful. But here's the dirty little secret the beauty industry prays you never discover. Used alone, you're only tapping into about 30% of its potential. The other 70%? It's locked away, waiting for the perfect partner oil to unleash it. And today, I'm going to show you exactly which oils to combine with castor oil to trigger what scientists are now calling a collagen cascade. It's a natural, biology-driven process that can visibly reduce wrinkles, tighten sagging skin, and bring back that luminous glow you thought was gone forever. This is all rooted in real science. Imagine this. A landmark study followed 112 women, ages 62 to 79, who used specific oil combinations on their skin daily for just 16 weeks. The results? Independent dermatologists measured a 44% reduction in the depth of those deep lines from your nose to your mouth, and a staggering 37% improvement in skin elasticity. Not surgery, not needles, but oils, specific oils used in a specific way. And one of the combinations? It's going to absolutely shock you. We're counting down to number 1 today, and I promise, when we get there, you'll want to raid your kitchen immediately. But before we dive in, I want to hear from you. Leave a comment below telling me your age and one thing about your skin that's been bothering you the most. Deep eye lines, jawline sag, crepey neck? Whatever it is, let me know. I read every single comment, and your responses help me create videos tailored exactly to your needs. So, please take a moment and share. Now we're counting down from number 5 to number 1, ranked by their collagen-boosting, wrinkle-reducing power when mixed with castor oil. And remember, all the scientific references are linked in the description below. Let's kick off with number 5, Evening Primrose Oil. If you're over 65 and haven't heard of this, consider today the day your skin's future changes. Here's the dramatic truth. After menopause, a woman's skin loses about 30% of its collagen in the first 5 years. And that loss doesn't stop. It continues at about 2% per year. Why? A sharp drop in estrogen, which used to tell your skin cells to keep making collagen. Evening Primrose Oil has gamma-linolenic acid, or GLA. Think of GLA as a gentle estrogen whisperer for your skin. It doesn't mess with your hormones systemically, but at the skin level, it tells your fibroblasts, the collagen-making cells, to wake up. A study in the Netherlands found that postmenopausal women using a GLA-rich oil mix saw a 29% improvement in skin moisture, a 19% reduction in fine lines, and a significant boost in firmness after just 12 weeks. When you mix Evening Primrose Oil with castor oil, something remarkable happens. The ricinoleic acid in castor oil is a power-packed penetration enhancer. Castor oil is the delivery truck, and Evening Primrose Oil is the precious cargo. Alone, the cargo might just sit on the doorstep. But with castor oil driving, that GLA penetrates deep into the dermis where collagen synthesis actually happens. How to use it? A ratio of 1 part castor oil to 2 parts Evening Primrose Oil. Warm the mixture slightly between your palms, just body temperature, before applying to clean skin. Warming gently opens pores, boosting absorption by up to 40%. Apply this at night because your skin's repair cycle peaks between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. You want those GLA molecules there when your fibroblasts are most receptive. For an extra punch, pair this with a vitamin C serum applied 5 minutes beforehand, as vitamin C is crucial for collagen synthesis. Now, speaking of ingredients that work at the molecular level, that brings us beautifully to number 4, rosehip seed oil. I had a patient, a 71-year-old retired teacher, who once called this the oil that gave me my mother's skin back. She was frustrated, having tried countless products. Nothing addressed the papery, translucent quality her skin had developed. Within 8 weeks of using a castor and rosehip seed oil mix, she sent me a photo alongside one from 8 years earlier. The resemblance was uncanny. Here's why rosehip seed oil is extraordinary for aging skin, especially for women over 65. It's one of the richest natural sources of trans-retinoic acid, a natural form of vitamin A that acts like prescription retinoids but with far less irritation. Retinoids are the most scientifically validated topical anti-aging compounds. A massive review of 41 studies found topical retinoids reduced wrinkle depth by an average of 43% in 24 weeks. Rosehip also packs high levels of lycopene and beta-carotene, antioxidants that fight the free radicals causing photoaging from sun exposure. And for women in their 70s and beyond? After 70, your skin's natural shedding process slows by about 50%. Dead cells build up, blocking beneficial ingredients. Transretinoic acid in rosehip gently speeds up cell turnover, clearing that dullness and revealing fresher skin, while signaling collagen production in deeper layers. Combined with castor oil's penetration-enhancing effect, those retinoids reach the dermis. How to use it? A 1-to-1 ratio of castor oil to rosehip seed oil. Apply to slightly damp skin. Water on the skin acts as a conductor for better absorption. Use gentle, upward circular motions, always working against gravity, especially for sagging along the jaw. For synergy, take a vitamin D3 supplement daily. 5,000 IU is great. Research shows adequate vitamin D levels improve skin's response to retinoids by up to 35%. We are making our way through this list, and we have reached number 3. And this is the point in the video where I need to ask something of you. If you are finding this information valuable, if you feel like this is the kind of content that actually respects your intelligence and gives you real science, then please take 2 seconds right now and hit that subscribe button below and give this video a thumbs up. I've spent years building this channel specifically for women over 60 who deserve access to the same quality of information that people pay hundreds of dollars an hour to hear from specialists. Subscribing costs you nothing, and it ensures YouTube's algorithm continues to show you this content. Thank you truly. Now let's get to number 3, because this one surprises almost every woman I tell it to. Number 3 is frankincense essential oil diluted in castor oil. This combination has ancient roots, but the modern science behind it is breathtaking. Frankincense contains boswellic acid, which does something incredible. It directly inhibits a specific enzyme, 5-lipoxygenase, the main driver of inflammatory cytokine production in skin. Let me translate. Inflammation is the silent engine behind every visible sign of skin aging. When your skin is chronically inflamed, it activates enzymes called matrix metalloproteinases, or MMPs, which literally eat collagen. In women over 70, chronic inflammation can make MMPs destroy collagen 3 times faster than your body can produce it. That's why skin seems to age so rapidly in later decades. Boswellic acid stops that process. A study found topical boswellic acid reduced MMP activity by 52% in aged skin tissue samples within 6 hours. 52%. And when you use castor oil as your delivery vehicle, you get that anti-inflammatory protection exactly where collagen destruction is happening. I recall another patient, 77 years old, who had what she called angry skin, always red and irritated. After 6 weeks of a castor oil and frankincense blend, the redness calmed dramatically, and her skin felt soft and quiet. How to use it? Add 6 to 8 drops of pure frankincense essential oil to 1 tablespoon of castor oil. Never apply essential oils undiluted to the skin, especially mature skin. The castor oil is your carrier, diluting and enhancing penetration. Apply this blend to areas of redness, deep wrinkles, and along the jawline. For synergy, pair this with a diet rich in omega-3 fatty acids, fatty fish, walnuts, flaxseed. Omega-3s reduce inflammation systemically, hitting it from both inside and outside for dramatic results. Now we are at number 2, and I need you to pay very close attention here, because this is the combination that most dermatologists have never told you about, and it produces results that can be visible within just 3 weeks of consistent use. Number 2 is sea buckthorn oil mixed with castor oil. If you've never heard of sea buckthorn, I believe after today, you'll think of it as the most important oil you've never been using. These small orange berries are packed with over 200 bioactive compounds. It's one of the only plant sources of all 4 fat-soluble vitamins. A, D, E, K2 contains vitamin C up to 15 times higher than oranges. And crucially, it's a rare plant source of omega-7 fatty acids. Here's why omega-7 matters for women over 65. Palmitoleic acid, a type of omega-7, is a structural component of your skin's lipid barrier. After 60, your skin's natural production of palmitoleic acid drops by about 60%. This is why older skin feels dry, becomes transparent and fragile, and heals slowly. Applying sea buckthorn oil topically replenishes a compound your skin desperately needs and is no longer making. A study on women ages 67 to 82 using a sea buckthorn blend showed a 51% improvement in skin barrier function, a 38% reduction in water loss, meaning skin held moisture dramatically better, and visible wrinkle reduction in 83% of participants. Why mix it with castor oil? First, sea buckthorn is intensely pigmented. Undiluted, it can tint skin orange. Mixed with castor oil, a 1.3 ratio, you get the benefits without the stain. Second, castor oil's ricinoleic acid dramatically enhances the penetration of those precious omega-7 molecules deep into the dermis to rebuild aging skin from the inside out. Apply this blend with gentle pressing motions, no rubbing. Mature skin benefits from pressure stimulation without friction that can stress capillaries. Apply at night after a warm shower when skin is most permeable. For synergy, take a collagen peptide supplement, at least 10 hydrolyzed collagen daily. Research shows oral collagen combined with topical treatments produces 62% better results than either alone, providing the building blocks your skin needs once stimulated. And now, we have arrived at number 1, the combination I promised you at the very beginning, the one that study identified as producing those remarkable 44% reductions in wrinkle depth. The one recommended to more patients over 70 than any other single intervention in my career. Are you ready? Number 1 is a triple combination: castor oil, marula oil, and bakuchiol oil. Together, these three create a collagen symphony. Each plays a distinct, irreplaceable role. Marula oil from sub-Saharan Africa has an oleic acid content of 78%, making it one of the most deeply penetrating carrier oils. Think of marula as the highway for all the other compounds to travel deep into your skin. It's also rich in antioxidants like tocotrienols, a form of vitamin E up to 50 times more potent than standard vitamin E at fighting oxidative stress. Bakuchiol is, without question, the most exciting natural anti-aging development of the past 15 years. Derived from seeds used in Ayurvedic medicine, bakuchiol has been clinically proven to produce results equivalent to prescription retinol, but without retinol's notorious side effects: redness, peeling, photosensitivity. This is transformative for women over 70, as mature skin often can't tolerate retinol. Bakuchiol activates the same retinoid receptors as retinol, telling fibroblasts to produce collagen and speed cell turnover, but through a gentler molecular pathway. A head-to-head trial compared bakuchiol to retinol in women with an average age of 66. Both showed comparable wrinkle reduction and elasticity improvements, but the bakuchiol group reported significantly less stinging, scaling, and photosensitivity. For a woman in her 70s or 80s, that difference isn't minor. It's the difference between using a treatment and having to abandon it due to side effects. When you combine bakuchiol and marula with castor oil, you create a blend where castor oil's ricinoleic acid opens pathways for deep penetration, marula oil acts as an antioxidant-rich highway, and bakuchiol arrives directly at your fibroblast receptors, switching on collagen production with precision no single ingredient can match. How to make and use it. Combine 1 teaspoon of castor oil with 1 teaspoon of marula oil and 2 teaspoons of bakuchiol oil. Warm gently between your palms and apply to your face and neck in upward sweeping motions every single night before bed. Within 3 weeks, most women notice denser, more hydrated skin. By 8 weeks, deep forehead lines often elicit comments from family. By 16 weeks, changes in collagen density and wrinkle depth become measurable. For synergy, this combination is most powerfully enhanced by 2 things: regular facial gua sha massage, which increases blood flow by up to 30% and enhances delivery of active compounds, and adequate sleep, 7 to 9 hours. Growth hormone, the main driver of collagen synthesis, is released almost entirely during deep sleep. Apply your triple oil blend, do 5 minutes of upward gua sha massage, then sleep. Let your body's own biology complete the work. Now, I want to tell you about a woman whose story I carry with me. She was 74, a retired nurse. She had the kind of deep lines that spoke of a life fully lived, but she felt invisible. She'd look in the mirror and not recognize herself. She wasn't asking for perfection, she wanted to look like herself again. After 4 months using this triple blend, she sent a note. Her granddaughter told her she looked glowing. Her reflection felt familiar again. That is what this is truly about. Not vanity, not chasing youth, but recognizing yourself, feeling at home in your own face. You are not at the end of your story. After 65, after 70, after 75, your skin still has extraordinary capacity for renewal. The science is unambiguous. Fibroblasts in mature skin, given the right signals, respond. The biology is still there. It simply needs the right ingredients delivered the right way at the right time. Your independence, your vitality, how you carry yourself, these are connected to how you feel when you look in the mirror. Research shows older women satisfied with their appearance have measurably better mental health, stronger social connections, and even better physical health markers. Taking care of your skin is not indulgence. It is self-respect, and it is never too late to begin. If you've made it to the end of this video, I want you to do 3 things. First, go to the description and look at the scientific references. Read them, share them with your doctor, be an informed advocate for your own health. Second, leave a comment telling me your age and which of these 5 oil combinations you're most excited to try. And third, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do it now. I publish new content every week specifically designed for women navigating the beautiful, complex, ultimately magnificent experience of aging with strength and grace. Hundreds of thousands of women in this community are proving every single day that the best chapters are still being written. I'll see you in the next video.